Well, hello. This is Lori and Rowan. This is Surfing Vuzuvaya. It's another beautiful fucking day. And today, in this Surfing Vuzuvaya moment, I'd like to talk with you about the concepts which are not at odds. They just intersect. And so the concept of Hepsepebuleah is the mind concept of the unification, the marriage of heaven and earth. And within that, that sounds like a lot, right? What a beautiful concept. Hepsepebuleah. Let's just drink that in for a moment. Within that there's also a beautiful understanding that intersects with the Tibetan Buddhist concepts of the 6 states of heaven and the 6 states of hell. And that we experience and go through these different states on the regular. And the linchpin, the crux of how you're experiencing is the comparison of self, right? Is the shoulds and what you think you should be doing, and comparing your own self to others. And that is when our vibration descends into the personal experience of hell. This is how it should be. This is what I should be feeling. This is how I should be experiencing this. Rather than embracing where we are in a way that allows us, through observation and awareness, naturally in the observer effect, to transform our experience and perspective. So I believe I've shared a number of times my own personal experiences of transcendence, completely miraculous transformation and healing that these last 4 months especially have been for me. And the linchpin for that, for me, was the understanding that I had a very adversarial view of reality, and that I relied on conflict to feel powerful and effective in the world, and that is where I saw myself as powerful. That my warrior nature. Any of you know me when the shift in my personality and vocal tone and body language when I feel challenged is somewhat dramatic. And, again, in the amazing of this morning's Sunday stillness, thank you, Lavelle Zimmerman, and beautiful community. Really, again, the realization of how I was projecting conflict and adversarial and binding myself to obligations and commitments that aren't real and don't serve me, and feeling caught up and tied down by things that were only the chains I had designed. And so in this moment, I'm choosing to remember that there is no competition, there is no comparison, there is no struggle. There is only freeing and loving and accepting the aspects of myself that have, taken up mantles. I've talked before about wanting to be the hero, and the thing about being the hero is there has to be a conflict to be heroic about. I live in a world of fucking masters who actually hilariously, they simultaneously coexist as sovereign beings, And my ability to experience and interpret them is a result of my own perspective and projections. So I'm sitting now not comparing what my experience has been, embracing and encompassing the parts of me that have been afraid and projected their fear on my life and painted miracles with the paintbrushes of fear, and that I'm really thankful for all of those. I'm really thankful for all of the aspects of myself and our experiences together. I love them very much. And I'm tucking my fears, and the lenses, the goggles keep falling from my eyes, and I'm happily putting them to bed because my fears have done a very good job. I love them very much. And their time is done. So I tuck them into bed and lay them to rest, knowing and appreciating all that we've done together, all we've learned and grown. Let them go into liminal spaces. I release them and free them. As I'm deconstructing my realities, I free all these energies from the constructs that seemed so solid, but were really just quiet layers of choices, loud layers of choices, some of them, but choices nonetheless. And whatever choices I have made in the past, I'm not here to defend them or explain them or justify them to myself anymore. Not inside my own head and life, not outside in my projections. Just turning to the spaces where they used to be, seeing with my inner eye, and realizing there is only me. I am all that is left. There is only me. It has always been me. It has always been me, and it has always been only me. So thank you, Mies, for being amazing. Thank you, beautiful beings, for joining me in this moment of experiencing and being. And, consider waxing your surfboard with self-acceptance, with life acceptance, with letting go of the need to justify and explain and understand, with letting go of the attachment of perspective. It allows me to find the possibilities, all the things that I've been missing because I was very attached to my old goggles. It's like self-fashion, but fashion, everything changes, things wear out. We put things down, we lay them to rest. Love you guys. Keep riding the waves of Vuzuvaya, coasting in the gloriousness of the dimension that is Hepsepebuleah, that is the experience, the loving marriage of heaven and earth, that is that natural nature, that is you. Love you. Meow.